the game, but we are ready to go live. Logan Decker will be taking the tip for the Cougars. Adam Stanton, Josh Anderson, Gavin Dahl, and Caleb Hipple starting 5 for the Cougars. I have the Pierce City roster in front of me, but it says the varsity roster, so it looks like maybe both of them are, maybe this includes the JV as well. I see number 2, Carson Jesperson, listed on here, and he is doing the tip. So we'll assume that these are the right guys.
Looks like they've got some seniors that are playing JV if the numbers are correct.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's not right then. Off the tip, out of bounds, and it goes to, looks like it's going to go to the Cougars. Let's see what they set the possession arrow. Possession arrow is Pierce City. Gavin looking to inbound. Josh Anderson there flips it back to Adam Stanton on the wing. Stanton will circle up top to reset. Dribble handoff to Logan Decker and then to Gavin Dahl. One more to Stanton, gets into the paint. Floater off the front rim, no good. Pierce City comes away with the rebound. Stanton comes to trap with Josh Anderson. Stanton gets his hands on the ball and jump ball. Pierce City has the arrow. Early jump ball for the Cougars. Adam Stanton, aggressive play.
Adam does a great job being aggressive and staying with the play even after he misses a shot.
Into the front court. Pierce City will slow it down. Josh Anderson defending. Cougars look to be in a 3-2 or maybe a 3-1-1. Anderson gets the steal all the way up court and finishes for 2. Cougars take a 2-0 lead. And Cougars are in the press. Get the steal. Adam Stanton finishes off the deflection from Logan Decker. And the Pierce City Eagles want a timeout. Here's a look at that on replay. Stanton comes over to set the trap. Logan pokes it away right back to Adam. And some early pressing for the Cougars coming up effective already.
Coach Quaddy loves the press and loves to get as much pressure as often and as much as he can throughout the game.
Try to readjust my stand here. That was the first timeout for the Eagles. Oh. Trapped in the corner again. Josh Anderson gets in on the floor. Caleb Hipple and Anderson coming together, and Hipple gets called for the foul. Pierce City inbounding. Up ahead into the front court. Stanton defending, thrown away. Josh Anderson up ahead to Logan Decker. Decker with the good finish for 2. 6-0 is the lead for the Cougars. Jump ball on the trap. This time it's the Cougars arrow.
Adam again tying him up, staying aggressive.
Decker to inbound. 3-pointer for Dow, long. Hipple gets the offensive board and will reset to Decker on the wing. Dribble drive action up top. Decker a little bit hard to Dahl, and Dahl can't handle it. Pierce City will take over. Stanton defending up high. Entered into the corner, sets up the trap. Ball's loose, floater for Pierce City. No good, and out of bounds on the Eagles. Cougars will take possession. Anderson walks it up into the front court. Anderson backdoor pass to Stanton. Deflected away, good hands by number 23. takes it all the way to the basket and will finish. 6-2 is the score. Cougars break the press. Logan Decker up ahead on the left side, gets all the way to the basket, gets called for a double dribble. He transitioned from his left there to his right. I guess maybe he got both hands on the ball. Could you tell from your angle, Brad?
I couldn't.
Cougars still in the press. Some screening action at the elbow, and they get free. Gavin Dahl defending. Logan Decker comes back. Into the corner. Swung all the way around to the left. Gets to the post. Shot's no good. Pierce City tries to save it. Tough shot, no good. Gavin Dahl with the rebound. And he'll slow it up to get it into the front court. 4:14 gone here in the first. Dahl for three, off the back iron. Caleb Hipple pulls down the offensive board. Pierce City on the floor with Hipple. And jump ball called. That's actually Pierce City's possession. Looks like I missed the last possession change. All the way up on the press break. Stanton's there to defend on the wing. Josh Anderson defending up top.
I was going to say, they were even that guy wide open down on the baseline and didn't see him.
Makes the basket and will go to the line for a three-point play. Second foul of the game for the Cougars. 6-4 now the score.
I think that was number 2, Jesperson, with the made basket, shooting the free throw. He was standing down there for a good 5 seconds wide open. We lost track of him somehow.
Makes the free throw, 6-5. 3:40 on the clock here in the first quarter. Cannon Miller in the game for the Cougars, subbed in for Caleb Hipple, it looks like. Miller will bring it up middle. Flips it back to Anderson. Anderson drives, dribbles off his knee. A lot of contact there. Pierce City player ran into Gavin's thigh, and Gavin makes the basket, but timeout for an injured player on the floor. Green ball. Pierce City will get it off the made basket by Gavin Dahl. Pierce City breaks the press by getting it to the middle. To the right corner, baseline drive. Stanton tried to get into position, but got. Okay, I thought he was saying out of bounds, but yeah.
Foul on the. Looks like Stanton might have taken one there.
Inbound to the top. Anderson defending. Three-point shot is good. Tie game. Here, 3:05 in the first of the JV game, tied 8-8. Cannon to Stanton.
Oh.
Stanton can't finish the first one, but gets the follow.
Nice.
Gavin pokes in on the press to get a touch on the ball, but went right through the opponent and gets called for the foul.
Keep
Pierce
giving
City,
up that middle.
Yep, they break it again, going middle. 3-point shot is good. And Pierce City has their first lead of the game. Miller has the baseline, gets pushed. No call. Okay, did give it to him. And he will go to the line to shoot two.
Nope, ball out of bounds. They called it on the rebound, not on the shot.
Oh, okay. All right, Gavin Dahl subbing out, Ben Schumacher subbing in the game. That's the first foul of the game for the Eagles.
Oh, man.
Miller with a wide pass on the wing and out of bounds. I guess no deflection there. It will be the Eagles' ball. Again, they get it to the middle. An extra pass. Pierce City keeps it in bounds. Stanton's there on the trap. Off of the Cougars. Eagles will get the ball underneath. Schumacher comes on the help. Logan Decker's there. Schumacher defending up top. Eagles swing it to the left corner. Three-pointer short. Stanton's able to get the offensive rebound off the deflection. Or the defensive rebound, I'm sorry. And Miller will set up top. Miller looking to drive. Kicks it over to the wing to Schumacher. Schumacher middle, handoff to Decker. Decker gets to the basket and will go to the line to shoot two.
I think they called that on number 2, but I'm pretty sure 21's the one that pushed him from behind into number 2.
Yeah. Decker nails the first one. Tie game, 11-11. Here, 1:46 left in the first. Second one rims out. Eagles with the rebound. Cougars looking to get back to defend. Schumacher steps up, gets a deflection. Pierce City's able to get back on the ball. Three-point shot from deep. Off the rim, Logan Decker reaches out and pulls down the rebound, and he's out running. He'll slow it down. Crosses back to the middle to set up to the corner for Schumacher. Schumacher looking to create. Gets pushed on the baseline, and Cougars will get the ball out of bounds underneath. Miller inbounding again. Play for Decker. Gets around, can't finish, but gets the foul. And will go to the line to shoot two more free throws.
You could really see that play developing as they got lost on the
Yeah.
wheel going around back to the basket.
Pretty good patient play there by the Cougars. Decker long on the first. Jaden Smith subbing in the game for Adam Stanton, and Caleb Hipple back in the game for Josh Anderson. Decker makes the second. A lead again for the Cougars. 12-11 is the score. Decker steps up to defend. Pierce City gets it to the middle, and Schumacher defending in the full court. Into the trap. Oh, he gets by Decker into the baseline. Shot's no good, and Miller pulls down the rebound. Miller looking up ahead. He'll slow it down. Nice hesitation move. Gets to the basket. Fouled from behind, and will go to the line to shoot.
Yeah, he got the defender there just to relax for just a half second. Thought he was going to set it up and then just flew right on by him.
Yeah, really nice setup there by Cannon. Nails the first. Gavin Dahl back in the game as Logan Decker takes a breather. Makes them both. 3-point lead. Under a minute left to play here in the first. Pierce City breaks the press again. Gavin Dahl steps up to defend. 3-point shot from the right wing, and it's good. Tie game. Again, another 3-pointer for the Eagles. Gavin inbounds to Schumacher. Schumacher takes it middle. And will reset to set up the offense. Has some space in the middle. Flips it back to Dahl, penetrating into the lane. Nice move by Gavin Dahl. Gets all the way to the basket. Soft finish for two. Schumacher defending full court. Pierce City Eagles switch, and timeout called by the coach. I think he was afraid of the 10-second call. I'm not sure where we were on the clock for that. 11.7 left here in the first. Let's take a look at our last replay here. Schumacher drives, kicks it back to Dahl. Nice patient spin move. Soft off the glass for the finish. Second timeout already here for the Eagles. 5 for the game. So there's 3 remaining for Pierce City.
Yeah, they haven't updated the scoreboard yet with the timeouts.
Pierce City will inbound from the sideline opposite the table here. 11.7 on the clock here in the first quarter. Pierce City inbounds to the left corner. At the top of the key, drives. Smith's there to pick him up, and Dahl pulls down the rebound. 3 seconds left. Dahl pulls up from the volleyball line, gets it off the rim, can't get it to fall, and that will do it for the first quarter. This Pierce City team has made some shots early. The Cougars are getting to the basket, though.
Yeah, I don't know whether Pierce City is meaning to shoot the college threes all the time or whether the two lines are confusing them. I'm not for sure because they've been burying them from deep.
Yeah, as Ben was saying, it's not so much that the shooters want to shoot from there, it's that the defenders feel like they have to defend from there.
Yeah.
So it sets the defense out a little bit wider, which is to our advantage for driving to the basket.
Yeah.
But it does create a longer three.
I can tell that even in our middle school boys when we're playing zone defense, they think they have to stretch farther and farther out, and it spreads the zone out, that's for sure.
Yep. All right, we are showing that we are live. I'm not showing that we have any viewers yet, though, so hopefully it's working. 7-minute quarters here for the JV game. Ready to start the second. College Heights will have possession. Anderson gets it inbounds to Logan Decker on the wing. Back to Anderson. Smith comes out on the wing and receives it, swings it across to Anderson. Anderson back dribble. Being defended closely, has the count, gets it over to Decker on the wing. Decker puts down the dribble. Swung across as Jaden cuts to the basket. Logan gets it on the cut. Tough Euro step finish for Decker. Decker into the front court off the steal to Dahl. Soft finish. Gets it to go. And 20-14 now to score. Ball's in the backcourt. Trap coming. He's able to split it middle. Kicks it out for three on the left wing, off the mark, and Decker has it. Looking ahead for Josh Anderson. Anderson will slow it up as Pierce City does a good job getting back on defense. Smith swings out to the wing, across to Decker. I wish Decker would break that habit of putting the ball down as soon as he gets it on the wing, on the arc there. Gavin gets the ball stolen, kind of lost himself in the air. And Pierce City will take it into the front court. Errant pass by the Eagles. Cougars will take possession. Stanton and Kronowitz subbing in the game for Gavin Dahl and Caleb Hipple.
I think maybe the headband dropped over his eyes and he couldn't see the pass coming to him.
Decker walks it up into the front court, swings it wide to Stanton. Stanton tries to force a pass across the court to Hipple, deflected away, and the Cougars will have it underneath. Stanton finds Anderson for three on the wing, nails it, three-point basket for the Cougars.
That was a nice spot up and a shot, ready to shoot when he caught it.
Hipple and Stanton trapping in the corner. And travel called as he steps through.
I think maybe he drug that back foot when he stepped through.
And Cougars will take the ball. 9-point game. Anderson with the ball on the wing. Will reset it up top, looks for some space. Swings it across to the top to Stanton. Decker over to Anderson. One more to Cronowit in the corner. Cronowit will bring it back up to the horn. Stanton across to Decker. Decker on the wing. One more to Anderson in the corner. Anderson dribbles back up. Dangerous pass. Cronowit's there to get it. Back over to Anderson on the wing. Good move by Anderson getting free of pressure. Decker takes the three, or the pass, alley-oop to Cronowit. Offensive rebound by Hipple, gets the finish. If you can be ready for that weak side, no rim, it sure is a nice play. Banked three. Pierce City says, we want the karma.
Bank is open.
26-17 now the score. 9-point lead for the Cougars.
I think maybe that was supposed to be an alley-oop too. He just shot it a little too hard.
Yeah, I think I heard him say alley-oop right at the end. Hipple with a nice post move. Gets the roll. Nice job by Caleb Hipple.
Yeah, that was a really good, strong move there in the post.
Cougars in that three-quarter trap. Cronowit steps up and draws the... Oh, he stepped underneath him in the air is the call.
If they hadn't called that one, they probably would have called the next one.
That's the fifth team foul for the Cougars. Crew Holland in the game.
Good closeout there on that three-point shooter.
I guess Schumacher and Miller just subbed in also. Schumacher gets a deflection. Pierce City back on the ball. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it out. Holland does a good job recovering. Three-point shot off the back iron. Miller comes down with the rebound, looks ahead for Stanton. Stanton's on the run up to Holland. Holland Euro step, gets lost in the ground though. And not sure that was a travel, but it did look awkward.
I think he blew his whistle and then had to call something.
Yeah. Pierce City trying to break the press. Decker gets the steal with his left. Can't control it, and Pierce City back on the ball. Stanton steps up to defend. Schumacher steps in to get the steal. Hesitation and kicks out to Decker. And Decker will reset. Backdoor pass to Stanton. Stanton, a good power move, gets fouled up top. And will go to the line to shoot. Sixth team foul of the half for the Eagles. The next one will be in the bonus for the Cougars. Stanton makes the first free throw, 12-point lead. Is that the right score? I had 29-17.
I didn't pay attention on what they were doing with their scoreboard.
Okay, well, 27-17 will make it.
28.
28-17. All right. I think they added a point earlier because I added when I saw that I was one up, so they must have corrected that and taken it away. Schumacher defending on the ball. Has the count going, I think, from one of the refs. Entered into the middle, and Eagles tough. Nothing there. Good defense by the Cougars. Stolen away after Stanton steals it. Pierce City to the corner again. Drives to the basket. Dow goes straight up, and good defense, but good floater by the Eagles. Decker down the left side. Is able to break the press and gives it to Dahl looking middle. Good Euro, can't get the roll, and Eagles pull it down. Under a minute here in the first half. Stanton sets up to take the charge. Pierce City, good job body control and reset up top. Decker goes out to get the steal. Schumacher ends up with it up to Decker. Decker gets fouled going to the basket and will go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. I think that's Decker's 3rd trip to the line.
Ben's doing a great job reacting on defense, getting a lot of tips and getting a lot of hands on the ball, giving them trouble up front.
First shot rims out.
Not sure what happened there. I thought they were waving them on, and then they waved them back off.
Okay, so there must have been a violation on the free throw because he got another free throw here. So 29-19, 34.1 on the clock. Decker will shoot another free throw. Decker makes them both. 11-point lead now. Cougars in full court. Schumacher trying to set up that trap, and Decker gets high in the air, deflects it. Kronowit with the ball. Wild pass up to Decker. He's able to keep it in bounds and reset. 20 seconds here in the half. Schumacher for Smith. Schumacher driving middle. Tough floater. Smith gets the offensive rebound. Poked away. Smith gets a deflection. Long 3. And that will do it for the first half. I'm guessing Ben was unaware of the clock there because that was a wild shot to take when you're probably trying to set up the last shot of the half.
I know he's not the first player to ever have that happen to
Yeah.
him, where they don't recognize that, hey, we've got just a little bit left. We can hold out for that last shot.
All right, well, that'll do it for the first half. College Heights extends the lead to 11. That's the largest lead of the game, I believe. They may have had 12 at one point, but I'm not sure if I had the scoreboard right when they got to 12.
Right. I was going to say it's either been 10 or 11. Now's the.
See if we can take a look back at a couple of these replays from the first half. That last 30 seconds of the second quarter got really loud as the varsity team was warming up on the back court. The ball's bouncing. It'll be interesting to see how that plays through on the live stream.
So far, I've noticed like a lot of the extra noise that I notice in the games. Whenever I watch back your live streams, it's not. I pretty much just hear you talking, and you can hear some stuff, but most of the other stuff is not being picked up. It's really good. You don't have a bunch of distracting noise when you want to go back and watch the game.
Well, that's good. All right, let's take a look at this last replay. This is that power move by Hipple.
Yeah, nice little baby hook to finish it off after he got good position on him.
Decker takes the alley-oop pass to Kronowit, who rim passes it back to Hipple. And Hipple gets the finish.
That's a kind way to describe it all.
All right, let's take a look at this one. Schumacher drives the elbow, leaves it for Dahl, and then just one-on-one finishes. Nice soft touch. Cougars breaking the press. Stanton gets his own rebound and finishes. The best way to get this offense going for the Cougars is to press them. They really get going. Their transition game is really strong. There's a good floater by Dahl. There was actually you saw the ref look like he was blowing it dead, but he was calling it because the contact earlier. Gavin's got those thunder thighs that the Pierce City face had the privilege of getting to know.
My son tells me that Gavin is definitely the most powerful squatter in the school. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pierce City player got to see that firsthand. All right, this is a steal by Anderson. Pass up ahead to Decker. Decker with a strong extension finish. Again, transition play for the Cougars. Here in the press. Trap in the corner, and Decker closes that man and is able to get the poke away. Stanton gathers it and finishes. And last replay of the first half. Backtracking here to 0-0. Anderson gets the steal all the way up for the finish.
Yeah, they really exploded there in the second quarter because it was tied, 11-11, I think, there when they hit that. Pierce City hit that three to tie it again at 11-11.
Yeah.
And they kind of went on a dry spell, and we kind of took off with our press.
Yeah, the Cougars are a transition team. You know, you see that they had that one possession where Pierce City was set and they passed the ball around, and didn't really come up with anything. But for the most part, when they're out running, they can really.
That is when we dominate. Yeah. That's for sure.
All right, let's reset the scoreboard here. Third quarter coming up. 3:30 left in the halftime.
We've had several games where we've done that, where we've gotten out, and it's press and transition, and then the second half, some of the teams have figured out how to slow that or take that away, and then it becomes more of a ball game in the second half.
Yep. Yeah, it's the battle of intent. You know, sometimes it's hard to push when you are ahead in the game.
Yeah.
So just knowing your strengths is obviously important. That bonus off there. So Pierce City will come into the second half with 3 timeouts remaining. College Heights has all 5 of theirs. Pierce City will get the ball to open the half. This is a Pierce City team that, as 8th graders, really took it to this 8th grade team. These 2 years ago when these guys were in 8th grade. I don't know how many of those 8th graders that are now sophomores are playing varsity, but boy, they were a solid 8th grade team.
Huh.
So we weren't sure what we were going to see from this JV squad tonight because the varsity squad this varsity group played in the Pierce City tournament, and College Heights doubled up on them. I think it was 60-something to 30-something.
Yeah, I heard the first meeting was not a very close contest, but talking to Coach Johnson earlier today, he was not taking it lightly. He thought that they were a lot better team than what they showed up last time.
Yeah, sometimes those early season matchups, they can be deceptive. Sometimes blowouts in general can be deceptive.
Yeah. Now, when did the 8th grade play the Pierce City? When did they get to see them?
That's Ruth Sawkins, everybody, on the live feed. Ruth, say hi. I'm not sure when that game was. It was mid-season, but they were a good, solid team. We didn't really have an answer for their solid game.
Last 2 years that I've been coaching the middle school, we don't see Pierce City in middle school, so that's why I was curious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was at Pierce City that they played them. It was just on the schedule, regular game.
I see. Looks like the JV's making it back out to the court. 10 seconds left.
When you guys were practicing earlier today, Coach, at 3:30, that back door was open, that overhead door, and it was kind of cool in here.
Yeah.
But I think it's having trouble adjusting to the.
Yeah, they may have had the heat cranked up trying to get it warm in here before everybody got here and forgot to turn it back down.
Yeah, it's awful hot in here right now. All right, Pierce City will take the ball to start the third quarter. And we're underway. Stanton, Anderson, Dahl, Hipple, and Decker, the starting five, back in the game to start the second half. Hipple was able to close out and ended up on the body contact, reached his hand in and got a hand on the wrist.
I think he may have gotten away with a little bit of a hop before he took off there on the baseline.
Inbound play for the Eagles. Have to reset. Decker goes for it. Into the corner, travel called. Couldn't tell from here, but it looks like maybe he just drug his foot.
Yeah. Yeah, he got away with it last time. This time they got him on it.
Eagles trying to set up a trap. Cougars get into the front court and will set up their offense. Anderson dribble handoff to Decker to Dahl, gets all the way to the basket and finishes. Good job by the Cougars running that dribble drive set. The Eagles break the press into the front court. Sets up the trap for the Cougars, but they're able to break it. Stanton steps up and creates a wild pass. Good job by Stanton hedging that movement up top and forced a pass before he was ready. Anderson dribble action. Decker comes up, 8 feet, spinning jumper, nails it. Good basket by Logan Decker. Still in the press, Stanton comes up, gets a hand on the ball. Pierce City's trying to break it. Hipple's there to help defend. Underneath the basket, no shot, kicks it out to the corner. Stanton closes out. Anderson, Stanton coming on the double. Hipple comes to double with Anderson in the corner, and as Anderson was trying to cover that baseline, gets called for the hip check. second foul of the half for the Cougars. Spin around jumper, no good. Hipple with the rebound, outlet to Anderson. Anderson looks up for Stanton. Stanton's able to get back to it and flip it to Hipple.
Good
Dahl
recovery.
to the elbow. Dribble handoff. Decker's got a seam. Tough finish with his left. And Decker will go to the line to complete the three-point play. Take a look back at this on replay. Just a nice move by Decker. In the air, switches to his left hand. Free throw's no good. Stanton defending up high as the Eagles get into the front court. Decker in transition, leaves it for Stanton. Stanton with the floater off the back iron, and the Eagles are able to get the rebound. Eagles to the corner for three. No good, long rebound. Hipple comes up with it, up to Dahl. Dahl gets all the way to basket, soft touch, and gets the finish. Stanton and Decker defending. The Eagles are able to switch it across the court, reset. Double team coming. Kick out for three. Front rim, Anderson comes down with the rebound. Stanton with his left. He's able to get back to his own shot, gets the rebound, and Dahl setting up. Some dribble handoffs. In and out on the three-point basket, and Hipple gets called for the foul as he tries to get over the top. Third foul of the half for the Cougars. Oh, Eagles get all the way down, but can't finish the layup. Gavin, body control, floater, can't finish, and the Eagles pulled on the board. It's a nice little patient play by Gavin to recognize the defense there, but just couldn't get the finish. Double team comes there, and Miller gets in, gets a tie up. Cougars have the arrow. Schumacher subbing in the game for Gavin Dahl. And looks like the Eagles are going to be in a three-quarter court trap. They're going to back off as Decker brings it up. Dribble handoff to Miller. Miller sets for the three, decides not to take it. Anderson back dribbles to reset. Miller flashes to the wing. Schumacher to the corner. Has time for the three. Off the rim, no good. Ball's loose. And Pierce City's away running. Miller with good body position. Pierce City can't finish, but come down with the offensive rebound. To the top of the key, 3 steps. No good. Schumacher comes down with the board, up ahead to Anderson. A little bit behind him as he has to wait for it. And draws the foul on the floor. Ben threw a bounce pass there, but just didn't have enough on it.
Yeah, he had good position down there, the rebound earlier, but it didn't get the call for the box out.
Schumacher for 3, rims out. Smith gets up to get the rebound. Gets called for the push. I think it was on Jaden.
Yeah.
Jaden gets the foul. Pierce City inbounds into the front
2-on-1.
court. And the first basket for a while for the Eagles. Is that the first one of the half?
First one of the half.
39-21 now the score. Over to Schumacher, another three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Anderson's there for it. Backdoor, three-point shot for the Eagles. Off the rim, Miller pulls down the rebound, up ahead to Anderson. Anderson beats his man and finishes for two. Back to a 20-point game for the Cougars. Pierce City beats him on the end line, sets up the trap in the corner, three-point shot. Air ball, a little bit of net. Oh, number 2 gets his own rebound, is able to put it back.
I think that was the alley-oop.
That was, yeah, he was supposed to do a reverse jam on that, but
he just mistimed it.
Anderson brings it up into the front court, out to the wing to Smith. Schumacher to the corner, back to Smith to the elbow for Miller. Miller with the floater, a little bit quick on it and didn't get a good release. The Eagles running all the way up ahead. Anderson puts his hand right on the ball and jump ball. Possession arrow will stay to the Eagles.
Yeah, on that you got to either have a jump ball or you got to have a travel, one or the other. It should be a jump ball when they block it like that. Guess the one referee was going to let it go.
Yeah. Eagles will inbound and reset up top. Over to the right corner. Three-pointer's good. 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Looks like the Cougars are setting up a last shot maybe. Schumacher to the elbow, all the way across court to Miller. 15 seconds left. Ooh, dangerous pass. 10 seconds. Schumacher steps up to defend. Stanton steps up to double on baseline. Eagles to the wing for a three. Nails it at the buzzer. And a little flurry of threes there for the Eagles to make this third quarter respectable. 12-point lead going into the fourth.
Yeah, I don't think they scored for what, till the last 2 minutes of that quarter, basically.
Yeah,
they finally got their first bucket to get to 21.
Yeah, they put up 10 points there in a pretty short period. Cougars had held them scoreless. All right, 1 quarter left to play. I'm putting my laptop on a little bit of stress here. I didn't realize that the surge protector was powered off, so my laptop's now plugged in. So we might need to rest a little bit in between games to let it recover. See if we got any replays we can look at while we're waiting for the fourth quarter to start. Working backwards, we had this rebound by Miller, pass up ahead to Anderson. Anderson with a good finish at the basket. Then this run up ahead, Dahl with the floater. Really nice soft touch by Gavin Dahl there to get the finish. Oh, so it's going on the varsity stream. Is that the problem? Okay. Three-point shot by the Eagles. Open up the half with a three-pointer, 41-32. I tried to set up 2 streams this morning, and I used the same stream key, so I guess it took over to the varsity stream.
Yeah.
Gavin switches the court to Stanton over to Decker. Decker to the corner for Miller.
Pierce City's increased their intensity here a little bit.
Miller sets up the 3 off the front iron. And 9-point game now. Single digits. Big possession here for the Cougars. From 16, off the iron, Decker comes down with the rebound, and he's out running. Eagles set up the trap, but broken to the top of the key for Dow. Schumacher at the corner. Back up to Miller. Dow holds and swings over to Decker. Decker switches the court to Schumacher. Schumacher on the wing. Enters into the elbow to Stanton, who kicks it to the corner for Miller for 3. No good. Stanton's there for the rebound and draws the foul on the floor. And the Cougars will get it underneath.
We're getting some open looks from the outside. We just haven't capitalized on them to really punish their zone that they're kind of playing against now.
Yeah, we've had several open threes here in this last 5-minute stretch. Dow at the top of the key, over to Decker, into the corner for Miller. Swung across the court for Decker on the wing. Finds Miller working across. Miller sets up for 3. No good. Schumacher's there, can't pull down the rebound, and the Eagles come away with the ball. Schumacher defending up top, shot by the Eagles for 3, and another 3-point basket. 6-point game. And Coach Quaddy wants a timeout.
Looks like he's taking a 30-second timeout.
That's the first timeout of the game for the Cougars.
Yeah, if you notice now, they're not going out and even challenging the 3. They're leaving them open in the corner. The guy's staying in, and they're not challenging us on our 3s.
Yep, it's a game of archery in basketball. You got to make your shots to win. Pierce City down by as many as 20. In fact,
not that long ago,
it was 41-21.
Correct.
So they've been on a 14-point, 14-0 run.
And that started in about the last 2 minutes of the third quarter.
Schumacher brings it up court for the Cougars, over to Decker on the wing. Into the corner for Cronowit. Schumacher sets the down screen as Cronowit circles high. Up to Miller at the top of the key. Miller with a good rip through over to Decker. Schumacher flashes high. Up to Holland. Holland back to Decker. Decker with the fake handoff and finishes for 2. Good basket by Logan Decker. Crew defending tough. Miller's there to get the steal. If he can hold on to it, can't keep it in, and Pierce City will take it underneath. Pierce City inbounding. Good defense by the Cougars, and they have to throw it up top to reset. Schumacher steps in with Decker to double. Cronowit gets pushed off the top of the backboard and hits the upright. Cougars will take possession. That's the first missed three-pointer by the Eagles in several minutes, it seems like. Logan Decker subs out as Jaden Smith comes in the game. 3:46 to play here in the fourth. 8-point game for the Cougars. To the wing for Holland, over to Cronowit in the corner. Enter to Smith. Doesn't have anything there and resets to Miller. Over to Holland. Holland back to Miller. Cronowit on the block. Tough pass. Smith's able to handle it. Holland takes the three. It's deep. And Holland answers the bank three. Travel called as we got into the front court. Pierce City couldn't hold their feet. And big turnover there as the Cougars have extended it back to double digits. 11-point lead. 46-35 now the score. Pierce City forces a jump ball, and they have the arrow. Holland defending on the full court. Schumacher picks up ball. Holland comes there for the double. Enter to the elbow. Good finish by number 11 for Pierce City. Back to single digits, 9-point lead for the Cougars. Holland got caught in the air, tried to pass it over to Miller, it's stolen away. Pierce City throws it away, and Smith recovers up to Schumacher. Schumacher head to Miller. Miller will slow it down and reset. Over to the corner, Crew Holland's open. Off the corner of the backboard and out of bounds. And the 5 starters check back in the game for the Cougars. 2:17 left to play here in the fourth. Timeout called. Did you see who called that timeout?
I did not.
See what the scoreboard does here for the timeout. I'm not sure who asked for it. Oh, okay, it was Pierce City that asked for the timeout. Pierce City with 2 timeouts remaining. Nine-point game. Pierce City will inbound underneath. Pierce City tries a full court play, covered well by the Cougars. Trying to break the press. Gavin defending. Gavin gets him to the corner. Pierce City gets into the front court. Anderson on the ball. Under 2 minutes left here in the game, fourth quarter. 3-point shot, short. And air ball by the Eagles. Cougars will get the ball. Pierce City goes full court. Logan Decker has it in the middle, brings it up. Dahl comes over to set a screen. Decker on the wing.
Time is becoming an enemy now really quickly for the Pierce City.
Yeah, another 45-second possession is all but going to end it. Okay, so they step up and cause the foul. That's the 4th team foul of the half for the Eagles. .134 on the clock. Cougars entered into the backcourt. Another quick foul by the Eagles. Two more to get in the bonus. Dahl enters to the backcourt to Stanton. Stanton's able to get it up into the front court. And another foul by the Eagles.
Surprised it took them that long to go ahead and foul if they're going to foul.
Yeah, Stanton did a pretty good job of keeping him away from being in a position to foul. All right, next shot, or next foul will be bonus free throws for the Cougars. 1:23 on the clock. Foul with a good entry to Decker, and Decker draws the foul. Decker will go to the line to shoot. Some big bonus free throws here to seal this game for the Cougars. Nails the first one. 10-point game. Nails them both. Good free throws by Logan Decker. Extends the lead to 11. Pierce City brings it into the front court. Decker deflects away, and ball out of bounds will stay with the Eagles. Gavin defending as Decker steps up into the trap. Good rise up and finish for the Eagles' 9-point game. Cougars patiently trying to break the press, and Gavin draws the foul. We'll go back to the line for bonus free throws. .8 on the clock. This is where the game is if you make your free throws.
Yeah, this is the critical part that sometimes teams fail to close out a game because they can't hit these free throws.
Off the back iron. Pierce City comes down with the rebound up ahead. Decker with the block and is able to keep it in bounds and get the rebound. Decker drives into the front court, will hold to get fouled, and it looks like the Eagles are going to be content to let the Cougars run it out. Anderson being closely defended, foul called. Josh Anderson will go to the line to shoot some bonus free throws. Let's take a look at that block by Logan Decker. Eagles are out running. Decker, good position, and just swats it away. Really nice block.
Yeah, he kept his body away from him so they couldn't get him for the foul on the body.
Anderson's free throw is long.
Got a foul going the other way.
Caleb Hipple picks up the foul. 17.2 on the clock. Still a 9-point game. Backdoor cut. Can't handle it, and out of bounds. 7.8 on the clock. This should do it. Inbound here for the Cougars. No count needed as we're in the backcourt under 10. And that's the game.
Official still wanted to exercise his arm.
Yeah.
Making sure he was loose for the varsity game.
48-39 final score. JV led by as many as 20 points in that game. Went on a cold spell as Pierce City got hot. Pierce City went on a cold spell first. Actually, it was just a tied at 11. And then College Heights got hot, extended it to a 20-point lead, and then Pierce City got hot. And
closed it back to 6, I think it's the closest we got, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's right. 48-39 seems like a pretty fair score for the game. Just it was a streaky type of game.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to close out this stream and come back. I'm going to change this title to JV and close out the stream, and then we'll renew it as the varsity stream. We'll be back to you in just a few minutes. They have 12 minutes on the clock. Looks like we'll have a 12-minute warm-up before the pregame